I am your holistic practitioner, and today I hope that this information helps somebody, at least one person. Hit the heart buttons if you can hear me. Okay, if you can hear me, go ahead and hit the heart buttons. Yes, hit the heart buttons if you can hear me, guys. Also, hit that share button. If you're not able to stay the whole time, share me on your timeline so you can come back and actually watch this video later. Go ahead and hit those heart buttons. Okay, who is here who would love to start to lose weight? Anybody? If so, if that's you, go ahead and hit the 44. Go ahead and say 44 on your keypad or whatever. And let me see how many people here actually want to lose weight. I think I'm the perfect person to talk about this because I am of a particular age and I'm of a particular weight. I am not skinny. I am not the biggest person, but I am not the smallest either. But it is what it is because weight loss is a journey. Would you guys agree with that, Miss Lasagna and Miss Tommy Lee? That's a pretty name. Okay. Would you agree with that, Miss Latifa? Would you guys agree? Also, guys, I have to promote the stars. Guys, if you love this video, if you love my videos, please make sure that you hit the star button. Give 200 stars or more. Make sure when you purchase them, you give them back so we actually get credit for them. Okay, guys? All right. Share the video. Also, if you need more support with this topic, make sure that you go to my link tree and join my group for $10. Okay, hopefully you can, yeah, you'll be able to start your weight loss journey with me for just $10, guys. I can help you. So it's a journey. That's one thing we have to understand that um, weight loss, can somebody type this up? Weight loss is not created equal. Weight loss is not created equal. Like, everybody is not going to lose weight the same way. Let's talk about it. Okay, can somebody go ahead and type weight loss is not created equal? Just go ahead and type it up. I just want to see if you guys are actually watching, listening, learning, and involved. Go ahead. Somebody go ahead and type up. Weight loss is not created equal. Keep hitting those heart buttons, guys. Keep hitting them hearts. Okay, weight loss is not created equal, guys. It really isn't. I wish I could say that the way this person lost weight is the way thank you, Miss Latifa, thank you, Miss Lasagna, that everybody can lose weight the same way. No. Okay? Somebody said they're in the tub listening. Ooh. Well, don't ruin your phone. Okay. The way that I started to lose weight, when I was in my 20s, I was darn near 300 pounds, okay? The way I started losing weight is I started to realize that I had to stop emotional eating. That's one tip. Stop emotionally eating and stop emotionally not eating. Some people who in here eats more when they are stressed. Okay? Put up a number 5 if you eat more when you are stressed. Put up a number 7 if you eat less when you are stressed. I just want to see who is in here. Okay? 5 is for if you eat more when you're stressed. 7 is for if you eat less when you are stressed. I am in the 7 caliber. I eat less when I am stressed. Now, stress does not necessarily mean that you are going through something negative. Stress could be what I'm doing now, working. A lot of us, we do not work and eat. Who in here actually is taking their break from work and having lunch? Anybody? Has anybody actually take a break today and had lunch? A lot of us, especially us women, we look at food as the enemy when we're trying to lose weight. Am I correct? We look at food as the enemy. We feel that food is optional like we feel a man is. Okay? Just like a lot of women say you don't need a man, you also say you don't need food. And honey, I need both. I need both. I need food, and I need my man for me to function correctly. It is what it is. And so, unfortunately, you guys think that food is optional. Food is not optional when you are on a weight loss journey. Can somebody go ahead and type that up? Guys, I can't keep, I'm not going to keep giving this type of energy throughout this whole video. I cannot do that. I'm of a particular age, and I'm not going to keep giving this kind of action because I'm not even getting that from you. But just know that as I calm my voice down and as I come down a little bit, just know that I'm still passionate. But I cannot and I will not overwork myself, okay? Especially if you guys aren't in here tapping their hearts, giving some love and stuff like that, okay? So, yes, okay? You have to understand food is your friend. It is not your enemy, and it's not an option. It is your friend. It's just the type of food that you eat. Thank you so much, guys, for that love. It's the type of food. So when I went on my quest of weight loss, okay, I had to stop some key things. First of all, like I said, stop emotionally eating or not eating. Okay, you want to look at food as fuel. Just like if some of you guys roll around, in your cars with it on E, which is really bad for your car. Okay, and some people, like when I was younger, my husband and I basically half full is empty to us. We very rarely allowed our car to go down to E. I very rarely did that because I always wanted a full tank. And even during the times of when we were struggling, I could still have a full tank because I never allowed it to go to E. And so I say that to say that's how you have to treat your body. You have to treat your body and not just eat when you are famished, not just eat when you have a headache, not just eat because you know you haven't eaten all day. You need to eat scheduled, okay? So during this video, I might eat my daily pear that I eat, just to let you know, because my time is coming up. You have to time yourself. And a lot of us, we're not able to do that. You will blame your job and say, well, my job isn't going to allow me to do this. You have to kind of assert yourself, especially if you have issues with diabetes, if you have type 2 diabetes or any kind of autoimmune disease or anything like that. You have to eat certain things to keep those stresses down. If you're working a very, long day and all day you haven't had water or a snack, how do you feel at the end of that day? Can you guys tell me that? How do you feel at the end of the day after you have not drank water or have eaten enough food that day? How do you feel? Go ahead and type it up. How do you feel? I know I feel anxious. I feel terrible. And then when I finally do eat, I overeat. And then that's when the weight starts to pack on. And so that's why I use the term medicinal. Medicinal means medicine. Can somebody go ahead and type that up? Okay, so Miss LaWanda says she feels nervous. That's anxiety. Have you guys understood that anxiety is going around now? Who in here feels like they suffer from anxiety? Anybody? If you suffer from anxiety or you're dealing with anxiety, just type up, I am dealing with anxiety. Anxiety is coming up because a lot of us were not sleeping, we're not eating correctly, we are very nervous, we're not aware of what we allow into our psyches nowadays because we are on social media. 20 years ago, we didn't have social media. Like, I only watched the news at 11 o'clock at night. Oh, I'm going back. I'm of a particular age. Who remembers when the news was literally at 11 o'clock at night? It was not 5 o'clock and 11 o'clock, and maybe 10. But for the most part, the news was at night, and you only could watch it on your TV. Who remembers those days? Nowadays, we have access to the news all day on our cell phones. And so that's constant. And then you have your cell phone all day, and you have the lights and lights, camera, action for me. I have these lights in my face. So I can't do this at night because when you have bright lights in your face, it does kind of key your brain to be anxietous. I'm trying to give you guys a reason why you may have anxiety, and it's not because you were born with it or because something drastic happened to you. It's just that you are severely undernourished, and you can be overweight and be undernourished. Okay, your weight does not say that you're healthy or you are eating a lot. A lot of us are overweight because our bodies are not processing our food correctly and our bodies are overstressed. If I told you that the stress hormone, cortisol, automatically can make you store more adipose on your body, would you believe me? If you have hormonal imbalances, okay, if you're estrogen dominant, if you have conditions like polycystic ovarian syndrome, if you have reproductive disorders and things like that, it feeds off of that extra adipose that you have. So you're overweight. A lot of people who are overweight don't even eat a whole bunch. A lot of people assume that if you're overweight, you automatically eat fast food. You eat a lot of Chick-fil-A, a lot of Domino's, you eat a lot of McDonald's and KFC and Popeyes and sub shops, and you just sit around and eat Chinese food all day. You just sit around and just eat all day, and that's why you're big like that. No. Some of the smallest people have the worst diets because they have awesome metabolisms. It's just our metabolism is a little slower. So you have to tap into how to get that metabolism together. So that's why you start to eat medicinally. Medicinal means, can somebody go and tell me what medicinal means if you will? If you feel like it, go ahead and actually tell me what medicinal means. Um, Medicinal means like medicine. So when I eat every day, I look at my food as medicine. I no longer eat because I have a taste for something. I no longer eat because I'm emotionally taxed. I do not starve myself anymore. I do not go all day and do not eat. I do not forget that I need fuel to go with this body. Because what happens is when we do not eat correctly, our bodies will figure out what to do to keep us functioning. If you go all day and you do not eat, your body is working on stress hormones. Somebody go ahead and type that up. You guys keep hitting the hearts. Keep hitting the hearts. Keep hitting the share buttons. Okay, so somebody asked a question. She said, what if medicine makes you eat? Yeah, there is a medicine out here that makes you eat a lot. It's a steroid and things like that. It's like it does increase your appetite, and usually it increases your appetite for sugar. And if you eat a lot of sugar, you're going to be overweight because sugar helps you to build more adipose, okay, which is fat tissue. And so she said, well, what do I do if the medicine that I take causes me to eat more? Well, that's when you have to get more mental about it. And if that medicine is making you eat too much and put on weight, then you have to discover a way where you could possibly not need that medicine anymore. Get to the base root cause of why you're needing that medicine, and hopefully you can find a holistic way of dealing with it, which is always a possibility. You get what I'm saying? So there are two stress hormones that are out there called cortisol, and the next one is adrenaline. So cortisol, let's break this down. Cortisol is going to help you store more fat because cortisol puts sugar in your system. Okay? So if you're eating carbs, just understand that your body is going to store the sugar in its liver, in the liver. And so when you're not eating, your liver is there to function for when you're not able to eat. It does this when we're sleeping, it does this when we're fasting. And so that's how you're able to continuously move and function. The second one is adrenaline. And so when you're having a lot of adrenaline through your body is going to start losing muscle. Muscle is how we're able to burn fat, adipose. So if you have adrenaline through your system, you're going to lose muscle. This can make your heart weak. Okay, just recently, Mr. Olympia, he was 46 years old. Unfortunately, he died from a heart attack. And it's probably because he had a lot of adrenaline going through his system because he always was lifting weights and things of that nature. He forced his body to make all of this muscle, but it wasn't natural. And so, unfortunately, he lost his life because of that. Okay, so this is letting you know that what I'm talking about is serious. So, yeah, if you're losing muscle, that is going to make your heart weak. That is going to make your eyes weak. So if you're wearing glasses, these are not prescription, guys, by the way. I do wear prescription glasses, but sometimes I don't need them. If I'm eating healthy, my eyes will correct itself. You will start to need different things when you start losing muscle, and then you'll start having more fat. So if you have cellulite, a lot of us girls have cellulite, okay? It is what it is. But it's a lack of muscle, okay? It's a lack of muscle. And so with that being said, if you don't have a lot of muscle, you're not going to be able to burn fat. And so you're going to be more heavier than a person who is not as stressed. So that's number one, guys. It's not even just about what you eat. It's not about what you don't eat. It's about how your body processes stress. That is the ultimate journey of ultimate key to your journey of weight loss. You can do everything and then some. You can exercise every day. You can eat healthy and still be overweight. And the reason being is because you're not tapping into the key, the root of why you're heavy in the first place, which 9 times out of 10 is a stress issue. So when we go all day, guys, I'm going to stop talking. I need you guys to keep those hearts up. I need you guys to share. I also need you guys to go ahead and say, yeah, Jenna, you're right, something. Go ahead. This is church, y'all. I'm not talking to people who aren't here, am I? You guys are here. I need one person to say, hey, Jenna. In fact, if you're just joining, my name is Jenna. I am a holistic practitioner. And today we're talking about weight loss and how to eat medicinally, okay? And tell me where you're from. Who are you guys? Where are you guys from? If you are struggling with weight loss, guys, go ahead and put up a number 12, okay? All right. I'm going to stick here with you guys. I've been on here for, 19 minutes. So I'm going to be on here for a little bit. And ain't nobody going to say hello? Y'all ain't got love for Snoop Dogg and Death Row? You ain't got love for Snoop Dogg and Death Row? Y'all not gonna say hello to me? I see you guys. Alright, come on now. Show me some love. I'm here. I'm trying to give you guys some flavor. Hey from Mississippi. Hey from San Francisco. Hey, Miss Bridget, I see you, girlfriend. Hello. Yeah. Hi from Ohio. Guys, another thing. I need you guys to cut on your notifications. Okay? I need you guys to cut on your notifications. Cut on your notifications. You guys know how to do that? You have to turn on your notifications so when I go live, you guys will actually get notified. Okay? They're making me work hard for these algorithms, y'all. So I'm thankful. When I get like 30 people watching me, I love it. Can I tell you guys what I don't like to see on social media real quick? Can I take a little break off of what I'm talking about and tell you how I really feel about how can I do that? You gotta give me permission though. Say go ahead, Jenna. Be you. Can I do that real quick? Just real quick, real quick. But I gotta have permission first. Okay. So y'all see how my views are. They're very scanty, right? But I don't care. Because I have a saying, right? I have a saying. If 20 people was in my room right now, I would be very, very intimidated. Like if 20 people was in my room and I didn't know you, even if I did know you, I would be nervous. I just like to see these people who get 500 and 700 and thousands of live viewers, and they're sitting there ungrateful for them. Like, if you guys have 500, do you know what I would do if I had 500 people watching me? Oh my gosh! It's like, are you serious? Do you guys ever see people complain and literally sit there and squander all of those views that they get? If they sat in my chair for one day, they wouldn't be able to handle it. Value your members, value your viewers, value who watches you. You get what I'm saying? Like, that is the most disgusting thing I ever see on social media. People who have 2,000 live viewers and sitting there not being grateful for that. I got like 27 people in here, and I'm thankful for that. And I love it. It is what it is because God gives you what you need. And I don't need 1,000 people, you know, to be great. But that's basically what I'm saying, guys. You know, they make me work. So that's why I say, can you please cut your notifications on? Can you please share me on your timelines? I don't care if you see me all the time. Share me on your timeline because somebody could come across your page and love my content. You know, I do need that. But my gosh, be 1,000 people watching and you sitting there not grateful for it. Oh my goodness. Right. Okay, let's get back to the weight loss thing, right? All right. So we were talking about stress, right? And we talk about adrenaline and we're talking about cortisol. Okay. So one thing you don't want to do, guys, is you don't want to have these two things constantly running through your system because you're going to be overweight. It is what it is. It doesn't matter. Now, what causes cortisol? I said skipping meals causes cortisol. Okay. Um, Even when you are working out, do understand that working out itself is stressful. Can somebody go ahead and type that up? Working out is stressful. Your body looks at it as stress. You sweat, your heart rate goes up. It is what it is. The benefit from exercising is after the exercise when you come back down. And so that's to my people who have anxiety. If you have anxiety, if you have post-traumatic stress disorder, you know, I went to a psychiatrist years ago. I did. I had to because I felt like I was overwhelmed. You know, look, most counselors like myself, we need help too. We're human beings. Doctors have doctors, counselors have counselors. It just works that way. And so she told me I had post traumatic stress disorder because of some things that happened in my childhood, which I ain't gonna talk about. I never talk about what happened in my childhood because just understand what happened in your childhood you couldn't help. You can't help who your mama and your daddy was or is. You know what I mean? You just can't. But I said, oh really? And I ain't go back because I said I ain't want to receive that. You know, because I don't think I had post traumatic stress disorder. My mother just didn't feed me right. That's what she fed me hot dogs and she fed me all this kind of stuff and I got diabetes because of it. Okay, it is what it is. And then I didn't know how to deal with it. Okay, it ain't my parents' fault who I am today, because I'm a grown woman now and I know the difference between right and wrong. Okay, but post-traumatic stress disorder and all this other stuff they saying people got, bipolar, all that. Look, I ain't here to say it's not true, because it does have, it's there, but it's brought on from not having enough nutrition in your body. A lot of us want to lose weight, but losing weight is a traumatic thing for the body. Do you see how close I'm getting to this camera? Because I want y'all to see my skin. I want y'all to see my eyes. I want y'all to see Jenna. See, in real life, I couldn't be in your face like this. In fact, if I was in your face like this would be very intimidating, wouldn't it? I want you to see within my soul, because they say the eyes are the windows to the soul. Okay? See, the eyes are white. So if your eyes are yellow, if your eyes are red, that is a health problem. That's a holistic problem. That's a wellness problem that you have to correct. Okay, so with that being said, you got to watch yourself. You got to know that everything that you're going through is on your face. That's why I got in your face right now. Can you get in your own face? Can you get in the mirror right now? And can you look in the mirror and look at your eyes? Look at your under eye. Look at all of this. You worry about losing weight, but your body is like, no, I can't lose not one more thing, because if I lose one more thing, I'm going to lose my mind. So lack of nutrition. So the post-traumatic stress disorder, the stress and all of that, it comes from the fact that you don't have enough nutrition. If you're feeling sad, if you're feeling all kind of all over the place, it's the lack of nutrition. If you start eating apples and pears and cranberries, oh, ladies, that's another reason why you having problems down there. It's because you're not eating enough cranberries, sis. Okay? I learned that a long time ago. Cranberries make you sleep. It really does. It makes your man not cheat. It makes your man be all on you. It makes him really, 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 really all up on you when you eat cranberries. Whew. Okay? Can I get an okay? Get fresh cranberries, y'all. Not that cranberry juice. Not cranberry candy. Not dry cranberries and them darn salty nuts. No, I'm talking about fresh cranberries. You eat 4 or 5 of them a day. Everything gonna be straight. That yeast infection, that yeast gonna go away. That odor, them infections, all that will start to dissipate when you want to, Linda Carter, Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman, Linda Carter. Are you trying to be in my video, or was that a mistake? Because if you're trying to be in my video, that's cool. But I know you guys sometimes do that by mistake. Okay? So go ahead and start to eat these things. Would you guys want me to go over some fruits that kind of help with your mental state? I'll have a whole video on that. That'd be a nice subject. Would y'all like me to talk about that one day? I could kind of briefly talk about it today, but would you like to? I know, Miss Linda. I know. y'all, y'all don't want to be in my chair. It's a hard chair to be in. Okay. All right. No problem. Would y'all want me to talk about that? Okay. All right. I will. So, with that being said, when you're stressing yourself out to lose weight, you are going to lack two other hormones. Serotonin. Somebody go ahead and spell it the best way you know how. It doesn't matter. You could put Sarah from the bottle and then tonin. I don't care. But just type it. Serotonin and dopamine. I want y'all to go ahead and type it up. Serotonin and dopamine. Go ahead and type it up. Serotonin and dopamine. Somebody go ahead and do it. So, okay. There you go. Those are the two hormones that are lacking when you are stressed, anxious, and all over the place. And so that means that you have to incorporate more fruits. Now, this goes along with your weight loss. Now, why does that go along with your weight loss? We want to increase these hormones and decrease the other hormones, correct? Remember, I said stress makes you overweight. Now, when you are starting to have good endorphins, which are the feel-good hormones, your serotonin and your dopamine, that's going to make you feel good. That's going to basically tell cortisol to go kick rocks. That's going to tell your adrenaline to fall back because you need a little bit of adrenaline. Like, to be honest, these hormones, the adrenaline and the cortisol, if somebody was trying to hurt you and harm you, you need those two. You don't want to be serotonin and dopamine up when you're trying to run away from a bear. Oh no, you're going to get caught, sis. You're going to get caught, young fella. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you have to train your body. Like I have to train my body to not circulate cortisol while I'm working. Like I don't need cortisol to do this. I'm good. I'm not nervous. Either I'm going to have 4 people in here or 40. It don't matter. At the end of the day, you guys are listening and you're having fun. I had to kind of like just train my body to not be nervous when I do this. How did I do that? I had to change my diet. And then changing my diet helped me change my mindset. Because that's what it's all about. A good mindset. Why are you losing weight in the first place? What is your goal with it? Is it just because you want to fit in some pants? I need some hearts rolling up my screen. I you guys like me too much. You guys are actually listening too intently. Go ahead and hit the hearts, guys. Because I'm about to kick it to you one time, real quick. I'm kind of just trying to tell you what it really is about. Okay? What is your goal? You guys type it up. Why do you want to lose weight? Is it to fit in some pants? If you in class, then you need to give 200 stars, ma'am or sir. You guys are listening to me for free. You get what I'm saying? I'm not to put you out there. I don't mean no harm. But y'all get some stars. Get stars. Or you can join my group. You can join my group. You can also support me at my website or my page too if you want to support there too. That's awesome. Okay? But I have to ask kind of aggressively for the stars. I have to ask for you guys to join my group because I'm here for that. You feel me? I'm here, to do that. But anyway, why are you wanting to lose weight? Me, look, I wanted to lose weight because I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and it's a well-known fact that if you lose weight, it'll help you with your numbers. I was not a person who felt like I was like not attractive or or things like that. I had a limit now. I didn't want to go up to a 3X. And once I hit 3X, I was like, oh no, I gotta lose weight. I never fit into those 3X pants. I was like, whoa, I got really big when I was like in my 20s. And so I had to change. But that was basically my thing because I was taught, when you're heavy, you have more problems with your joints. Your lifespan might not be as long. Your quality of life may not be as long. I saw the struggle in my parents of being overweight and the things that happened to them, and I just didn't want it. So I basically went down the path of wanting to lose weight. It wasn't pressure from my husband. It wasn't pressure from society or things like that. I think it's so funny now that people are paying to be bigger. Like they want bigger butts and they want bigger chests. And I'm like, really? It's hard, toting around a big butt all day. That's not easy. You know what I mean? And so I kind of feel like it's kind of crazy. And then like people who just want, oh well, I don't want to exercise. I want it real fast. So let me go ahead and just get this adipose just removed from me. I'm like, oh, so y'all now are willing to go under the knife just to look good? It has nothing to do with health at that point. Like when you're getting surgeries to lose weight, you're missing the point, or to gain weight, you're missing the point of what weight loss is about. Why would you purposely put yourself in harm's way to recreate your body? Like at the end of the day, We were not meant to all be the same size. I mean, it is what it is. It's some healthy people within reason. I'm not talking about 600 pounds either. But it's some women out here who carry their weight well. They're limber. I was watching the Parkers today. My husband and I, it's crazy. I was watching the Parkers today, and Monique was dancing, and she was much heavier back then. I don't know if you guys looked at the Parkers, but she was a heavy woman. And we first broke out, and we first realized how Monique can move when she was on the BET Awards that year, and she was dancing to Beyonce's song, Crazy in Love. And so she was a big girl, but she was limber. She's more limber than at the time than skinny people. So it is what it is. And now she looks awesome. She lost all that weight just by dancing. Hello. She didn't, she didn't have surgery or anything. She's doing it the right way, but it's taking her years, but she looks good. And so that's what I'm trying to say. Like anything that you're trying to obtain, whether it's weight loss or weight gain, you can do it medicinally. You can do it by what you eat. You can do it by your activity. You can do it by food. You don't have to go and do all of that. You don't have to do all of that crazy stuff to your body that will actually cause more problems down the line. That's why a lot of people who have the surgeries to lose weight, they go through a lot of health issues because of, and I am getting into that during this video because that's another day and another dollar, okay? Hold on. To think clearly and be healthy and fulfilled. Yes, and I want to be healthy. Yes, yes, but everyone's healthy is not the same. Can somebody go ahead and type that up? Everyone's healthy is not the same. You should not want to be thin to be healthy because being thin does not necessarily mean you're going to be healthy. Everyone has a certain DNA and a certain size they're supposed to be. Okay? I was taught I'm not going to be but so small. You can kind of tell by your bone structure. You can kind of tell by how your family looks. You can kind of just know how you're going to be. And if you're trying to morph yourself to be something you're not, then that's when you start to go into the realm of being unhealthy. Okay? A lot of us have a lot of eating disorders. You can be overweight and have an eating disorder. They promote having eating disorders as just one thing where you're anorexic. But there are a lot of people out here who have eating disorders. And I'm going to tell you, if you do this, you may have an eating disorder. If you just arbitrarily just diet whenever the heck you want to, you may have an eating disorder. If you literally purposely starve yourself all day, you may have an eating disorder. If you gorge yourself once a day and eat once a day and you just go ahead and you eat a whole bunch of food at one time, you may have an eating disorder. If you look at yourself and you always feel like you're overweight and you don't look good, you may have an eating disorder. And so you have to understand that food is an avenue for you to be able to live your life optimally. And it's not something where you can abuse it, misuse it. It is not for emotions. Food is not to be taken when you're emotional or not taken when you're emotional. You must start to look at food medicinally. Like when you're eating your carbs, look at carbs as fuel for your body so you can function. When you're eating your meat, look at that as protein so you can build muscle. When you're eating sugar, natural sugars, look at that as something to give you a boost. Okay? You do not want to treat yourself with food. Don't do that. Oh, I had a stressful day. Let me treat myself. Don't do that. And then when you incorporate alcoholic beverages within your lifestyle, that's extra baggage that you are promoting yourself to not be able to reach your goal of weight loss. Okay? And so today I gathered that you guys want to talk about foods to help you to increase your mental state. I gather that you guys are loving the weight loss videos. I'll do more of these. So make sure you have your notifications on. You just go up, turn your notifications on. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you put your bell on so you'll be notified when I go live. If you need more support on this subject of learning how to eat medicinally, go ahead. You can go to my link tree and join my holistic counselor. Okay, pay your $10. Once you pay your $10, you will be escorted into our exclusive group. It is not on this app, it's on another app. You have to download the app, and then we can go from there. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, I went over my time, but it's okay. We were having fun. And I can actually talk about this subject like for hours, but I won't do it. You guys will have to catch me on some other videos. I'll do that hopefully this week. I'll talk more about weight loss because it looks like you love this video. If you love this subject of weight loss, go ahead and put up a number 88. If I see 10 88s in this video, I'll continue with this series of weight loss and how to eat medicinally. Thank you so much for watching.